Hello, it is drizzling. And it's colder than yesterday, but I think part of that is just the humidity being a lot higher, and that makes the chill kind of bite a little harder. I'm thinking, even though the weather is a bit miserable today, thank goodness this wasn't the day I had to bicycle. But I'm thinking I might put together today my entry for Wild Edibles talked me into it. Her channel's right there. For Shed Wars. I think I'm gonna join. My food per square foot is not so great because I'm a nursery, so I hope I won't hurt anybody's numbers, but it does look like fun, so I'll give it a try. I'm not producing food, I'm producing plants that will eventually produce food, but in someone else's yard, you know? So that's what you're looking at here. But I wanted first to go ahead and just go around and check on some things. Like, you know, I topped off the quail's water. I'm getting over the shock of the temperature from yesterday. Was so nice I didn't even need a coat, and now I've got like a sweater and a down on. Looks like the water's up, but I don't think that one has anything in it yet. And then, yeah, this trash can keeps blowing. That's annoying. I don't know. Did you see how much of my rhubarb I didn't bother to... Yeah. Did not bother to harvest. Got a good many beans off the bean trellis this year. That was really nice. Gonna have, hopefully, sea kale through here and Mioga ginger back there. Those are purchases from Edible Acres. I feel very lucky to have gotten on that while it was still available. In the bucket, there are edible tubers of water lilies, and I'm pondering how I'm going to keep that over the winter. Might just be bringing it in the house. I don't know. These need sunk in the ground. I want to do the steps up safer. I'm working on removing the plastic here. Trying to figure out how I'm going to put this into production. But I need to do the other side of the retainer wall and even this up. But these are things that, stuff like that, I can do throughout the winter. Like, whether the ground's frozen or not doesn't matter that much. Same with the stairs. So putting it off isn't that big a deal. So, yeah. I do notice that Dooster has gotten rough with his hens again. So, I did start collecting eggs, and I'm going to start tilting them twice a day for hatching out. But, I may have to put a different rooster in there halfway through. Because Roosty Roo is older, though, he might not do as good a job at fertilizing. The quail only live about 2 years. So, yeah, kind of dreary of a day. The wood chips are still all over there. I'm going to use them on a touch-up project that I've been wanting to do for the neighbors before the new neighbors move in. Because the old neighbors already moved out. That way I'll be able to see the sunrise too. And increase some coppice wood, you know. Yeah, and I guess I could go down and see how the cliffside itself is doing, huh? I mean, not lose my footing in doing so. I've got slippier shoes on than usual. Oh, this rain's picking up. I should check the forecast and see if it's gonna let up at any point. It might not. It might not. Whew. This was an old flow-through composter. If I tied it up, it might actually work. Again, I'm trying to think how I'm going to handle compost best in the wintertime again. So, yeah. Squish-fronted tires. I need to cut the sidewalls clear on the overhang lips, but yeah, this is more nursery production down here, but I did put a food crop over here, and I also distributed a bunch of thornless locust seeds for building material, and I have a whole bunch of willow and hopefully an alder cuttings installed here. Hopefully the alder will take. I'm a little worried about that one, but this here little twig, that's clove currant. And then down there in those pots is a whole bunch of sunchoke. Clove currant is also known as buffalo currant. It's native to the Midwest. Grows rather aggressively. Now that I have that plant installed there, I think I want to put a whole bunch of its potted versions down here as well, so that I'm only spreading so many places. These are toxic when they're green. This one has an ant sucking on it. But if these blacken up, I'll have more delectably yummy. This is gonna terrify you when I say it. American nightshade. It's edible, provided you get the right one. The settlers were, and these are goji, the settlers were quite convinced that that was the same as the nightshade they had back home. Oh wow, the goji up there needs picked. You see it? Yeah, there you go. And overhanging. And so they assumed it was the same thing, but it's actually a rather sweet and delicious little fruit. And it's not related to, well, I mean, other than being in the tomato family, it's not closely related to deadly nightshade of Europe. They just thought it was. More goji. So yeah, this is Pennsylvania Zone 6 in November. And yeah, if I have to limit my harvests to a certain time frame and actually bother to weigh them and actually bother to harvest and process them, it's gonna be a little bit of an extra step for me, and we'll see how I do, but it's something I want to give a try. So we'll see how I do, I guess, is the whole answer. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Alright, so yeah, I'll do an official entry video shortly, but this is just like a preview. Shed Wars is in the plans, and this morning is a little bit crazy, so yup. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.